advances. He still advances, loses one Zealot in the process, but he's finally reached the expansion, so pretty much pushed forward. However, now there's siege tanks on that ridge, and this might mean the end of this advance. That tank might be taken out on the ridge, however, some other ones are in the background, and Vultures are also coming in to reinforce. He has to go from the side and deal damage to these, now he's going from the side, dealing damage to this expansion from the area that he cannot be touched in. Now he's taking that comm set down and bringing in reinforcements. Very importantly, he has to deal severe damage so as to equalize the advantage into this game, because he's quite behind now. He's found this expansion, and now he's gonna go after these SCVs. Command center being lifted there, so both players attacking and counter-attacking respectively, and there's going to be a large group of SCVs coming in. He could take out so many SCVs right here, and the SCVs with being sent to mine maneuver past that, and will be able to also take down this supply depot. But finally Shine musters an army big enough to push back Daezang's attacking force, and Daezang bringing in a DT. And this is huge because I don't think there's any detection whatsoever. However, Shine might well have detection within his base. He does have a comm set indeed, and he's probably going to comm set this fairly soon. Doesn't comm set yet, and this tank is going down. He has to comm set soon, otherwise he's going to lose so much, and he could actually lose this game with this one. DT going after those SCVs. DT going in for the kill of that tank as well. So trying to weaken the tank, and finally it's been comm set in the area, and the DT is seen and is killed. I don't know if actually there was a comm set or actually the turret being finished. Could be the turret. And another DT trying to delay this attack. So DTs, but the mines are there, and this is not good for DTs because they are attacked by mines just as well as any other unit. Fortunately, the observers are there as well. Finally putting down his third expansion once more. Oh, that DT almost got taken out. This is not good. You can't afford to lose those DTs, because it seems that Shine has again mustered some army, and will maybe soon be ready to push once more. Has the armory going down for him. So tanks and vultures, possibly also some Goliaths. Not very sure about that one, but definitely tanks and vultures will be a key ingredient in his push once more. So going probably for the second attempt at a push, while Daezang tries to clear this minefield and attack his enemy. However, you still, I don't know, I kind of still feel that as far as I see these armies, Shine is somewhat ahead, because simply as far as units are concerned, Daezang doesn't have that much. These are not really a lot of goons. You can see only a couple of goons and some zealots and a couple of Dark Templar, but and High Templar. And this drop could be crucial because he's got 4 High Templar, and if he would lose this shuttle right here, it would be horrible. This is a lot invested in that one. He really has to make sure that these storms will deal important damage to his opponent's army. So now finally going with his, I'm actually surprised that he did not build one Reaver, not even one Reaver for the whole course of the game. Kind of strange of him. Whatever, I guess no Reavers works as well. Just went for the Templar strategy. We'll see how that will work for him in the end. And now going in for the attack, and these vulture bikes trying to delay these troops from reaching the tanks, getting in towards the tanks, and will drop. He drops the Dark Templar between the tanks. He gets, however, killed before he can make the tanks explode. Storms going off over these and well-placed storms going off exactly over the tanks. Again, good damage. However, High Templar is lost as well, and you can see that the force was not big enough. What Daezang had was simply too small. He did some good attack, but there was not enough. There were not enough goons, not enough zealots to profit from this attack of the High Templar. And so many probes getting taken out by that mine. And this is really a killer attack here from Shine. Shine having those mines planted and bringing in some more units. And he's seeming to take quite a firm grip on this match. Daezang is simply not able to pump enough to keep up with him. He simply does not have the units. He simply does not have the power, simply the unit count to deal with this one. He might also try some zealot bombs. He only kind of mostly used DTs for this. He might want to take some zealots with him as well. He only takes High Templar, and the Nexus goes down. And now he's going in. He's going in through this field. He'll clear this field and try to go for Shine's expansion, for Shine's natural once more, or no, he actually will go for Shine's second expansion again, because it's not so well defended. You can see Shine well maneuvering his troops past this army and will siege at the north and also at the south so as to catch the Protoss army in between these two forces that he has. And now he's taking out these High Templar and the Zeals coming out of this one. Storm goes off over his troops, another storm going off, so good damage, kills some tanks with that one actually. But the goons were really too little, simply too little forces coming in from Daezang's part, and he has so little to defend. And I'm pretty sure that this will be GG right here. He managed to constantly attack, but not deal enough damage to the Terran. And if you don't delay this Terran push, if you don't delay the Terran advance, there's no way you can get into this game. And now he's going in for the High Templar, and the High Templar have to be saved, and he loses the High Templar, and GG's, and this was bad by Daezang. There was simply not enough harass and not enough damage inflicted to the Terran, and you really can't allow the Terran to do what he wants. I mean, yes, indeed, he did attack that expansion. He did manage to do some harass to stall his opponent a bit, at least. However, it simply wasn't enough all in all, and this is what brought Shine the victory in this one in the end. And, well, a nice PvT. PvTs are usually quite entertaining. I actually would have liked to see a lot more drops. I'm kind of disappointed that the Terran did not go for even one single Vulture drop in the Protoss base. Then again, it was his choice. And kind of sad that the Protoss didn't go. He could have actually used, I mean, I'm not sure how many turrets were in the Terran base, but he could have tried to micro that shuttle and somehow come in with the High Templar and deal great damage to the mineral line. That would actually might have somehow paid off more than just going after the tanks. Then again, you know, these are not the best PV tiers or TV peers respectively in the whole wide world. So I guess it was a good match in the end, good match to watch. Hopefully you liked it as well. And I'll come back in a sec with the final match, which is going to be between Shine and Savior, the Maestro, on Blue Storm. And will the Maestro manage to go to the MSL? I don't know. Neither do you, so check the next match, guys. Bye-bye.